Hey there folks, how's everybody doing today? I want to do a spotlight vid. It's not going to be on my birch over here, but it's going to be on the KeyBar. But first I wanted to give you guys an update. The Wieners were supposed to do we were going to get together this week, but then the snowstorm hit us and traffic was really bad. It's kind of funny, if you guys are on Instagram, I know if you guys have been doing this, we've been doing like these private direct vids to each other, and we've been doing a series of direct vids, and I'm sure you guys are doing your own thing, but I was definitely doing a direct vid of the snowstorm and the slow crawl on the expressways to drive home, and a few guys have done the same thing. It's been real fun. So yeah, we were supposed to hook up this week. We wanted to do it this week before the Super Bowl, which is coming to New York and New Jersey. We doubted very much if we're going to get together next week, because that week is going to be just nuts and bananas. Everybody's going to come to New York and New Jersey just to hang out. They're shutting down New York. I'm sure New Jersey's going to be crazy with the traffic. So hopefully we can do one right after that. We don't have anything new anyway to show. Somebody was belly aching that we don't have any new knives to show, and we definitely don't. So I mean, and we definitely appreciate the people that are saying that just keep doing what we're doing. That they appreciate us just basically shooting the shiz out there and talking about knives, and that's really what it is. That's what really it is. So yeah, so I want to do a spotlight video on KeyBar. This is, if you guys follow Mike on Instagram, he's KeyBar on Instagram. He's also known as Southern Guns on YouTube. He also is known as TMT Racing. So he's got a couple of names out there on YouTube. The first time I saw Mike's vid, the first time I got interested in Mike was from Knife Thursday. I think people underestimate the connection factor that Knife Thursday brings to the knife community, because a lot of the guys that I know now that I'm friends with, Fast Bandit, Mike, KeyBar, a lot of these guys I seen through Knife Thursday submission photos and vids, and this is how I got to know about Mike KeyBar through if you guys remember, it was about a year ago, maybe a little more than a year ago, but Knife Thursday was doing a cut, gut, and carve contest where they basically, you submit your pumpkins that you carve, and what caught my attention about Mike was that he did this underwater carving of this pumpkin. I thought it was pretty neat. And then I met Mike at Blade, and just a nice guy, just a really nice guy. Pretty cool, definitely has a zest for life. So he started this company called KeyBar, and he started making these, first he started making it out of carbon fiber. Basically, I'm sure he came up with the idea because in his line of work, he probably carries a lot of keys, so he wanted something that will keep the keys basically quiet. And I think that's actually his logo. Let me see if I can get one of his his business card. Stop the noise. So you guys know that when people make these key pouches, a lot of them have these pouches that are just basically, if you've seen the old style one, they're like leather, and they got these hooks in them. You throw your keys and you close it. It's very old manish. So Mike, I think, was thinking of something that would look more cooler, and this is definitely very cool. This one's full tie. You might have seen this on Instagram. I think he's calling this one the Game Changer. So this one is full tie with sculpting and flamed anno. So it looks pretty good. I'll show you the first one I got. So this is my personal one that I got. This one's carbon fiber, and I think I mentioned this in the video before. I bought this when I went down to Florida to hang out with Knife Thursday, and Mike was there, and I want to say that, in all honesty, I saw it. I thought it was kind of interesting, but I wasn't really interested in picking one up. And then when I hung out with Mike and the boys from Knife Thursday down in Florida, I got to check it out, and Mike was demoing it for us, and you know, he had he made a couple of sales down there, so I picked one up, and I gotta tell you, I put my keys in there. These are the keys for work that I keep, and I wear business attire, so most of the time when I have my keys, they basically just sit in the bottom of my pocket. I gotta tell you, it's pretty annoying. Not only does it bump around and you know, hits the change, it was just awkward. It would just droop down in the pocket. So I thought this was pretty neat, you know. I wasn't expecting much from it. Started using it, popped it in. I know, I just, you know, carry it like a knife. I tell you, I can't live without this thing. I'm not trying to you know, pump on my friend, but I love this. This is genius. This invention is awesome. I keep it flat side. This is the way they set it up. The keys are on the flat side out, sticking out. Right? You can actually put more keys in there if you want to. Let me just say, this is the hardware that Mike gives if he has available. He gave me like a flathead, can opener, bottle opener, and extra screws in case. So I'm actually using the shorter screws. So if you want to put more keys, you can use the bigger screws and winding up the key bar. As you can see on this one, he's got the washers in there. I guess you could put keys in between the washers if you want to, but I just took them all out. That's what you see over here. They're just all sitting there. I took them all out, and the keys are basically just stacked on top of each other. Give you an idea. So one set of keys on one side, flat side showing, all right? And then same thing on this side. So the teeth are actually facing inside each other, and if I want to access the keys, let's say I want to get the big keys out, I just basically push on this side, the flat side, pops the keys out, then I just select which key I want to use. So again, this is the carbon fiber that I got from Mike down in Florida. Pretty cool. Nice pocket clip he has over here. I noticed he changed a little bit the hardware. This one he's got flat heads, and this one I think he's got Torx now. Yes. So you can get the KeyBar basically in carbon fiber, aluminum, and more recently titanium. He'll anode the titanium in whatever color you want. Actually, he just posted a picture on Instagram. Let's see if I can bring it up. He's got some pretty cool colors. I just had it. Of course, it's gone. Let's see. Yeah, he's got tons of colors. So he's got that. So pretty much any color you can think he can anode. So pretty neat. Yep. You can do a combination of like aluminum and carbon fiber, or carbon fiber and carbon fiber, or titanium and carbon fiber. So the selection is pretty good. He gives you this this little lanyard link. That what I use it for is my thumb drive. You can set it up either way. I like to set it up like this, so when it's in my pocket, because some people might want to set it up the other way, so they don't want this sitting inside the pocket, but rather hanging out, kind of like a lanyard. But I like it sitting in. You know, I got a lot of information on it, so I don't want to lose it. I don't want to hang it out of my pocket, run the risk of losing it. So I set it up this way. But again, it's reversible. You can put it any way you want. But I just want to show you guys this this titanium key bar. Pretty neat. He's got this nice pattern, which reminds me of the scale pattern that John Grimsmo did for me. So it reminds me of the Eddie Van Halen guitar, the Frankenstrat. So Mike did the sculpting of the lines there. Pretty random pattern, but looks pretty neat. And then he flamed anode it to bring the colors. It's very sturdy, very good. This one has basically like a plain old steel pocket clip, where my other one had a black one. I kind of prefer this one better. Yeah. So pretty cool, pretty neat stuff. So I'll put the link below for Mike's information if you guys want to order a KeyBar. They range from price too. I want to say the cheapest one is about 35 bucks, and depending, I guess, what material you get or what customization you get. But he's always running sales. If you follow him on Instagram, boom, one day he'll just say, okay, price drop, you know, and that's when you know, just take it, you know, jump on it. But nice quality. I want to do some macros on it, even though it's not a knife. But I mean, these are all handmade by Mike. Pretty cool. I think he has plans to have them like basically cut out for him. I think, or is he still doing by hand? But yeah. So that's the KeyBar. But oh, I also want to tell you to check out his channel, TMT Racing. He does this motocross bike, and he's riding like he puts on like a go cam, and you're basically going on a ride with him. It's like my favorite channel to watch, and he puts a lot of videos up there. So he's riding in mud and rain. Crazy stuff that you would never do, or at least I would never do, and it takes you on a ride jumping off these ramps. It's pretty neat stuff, really fun. He puts good music to it, so he puts out a good quality video. So TMT Racing, yeah, pretty good stuff. Alright folks, I hope I didn't babble too much. I tend to talk too much, but yeah, my birch. So, yeah, a little knife show for you guys, saying, what are you showing as a KeyBar? You want knives? Alright guys, so look out for an episode of Venus and Steel. Boys definitely want to get together, but due to inclement weather we couldn't. But we definitely have plans. I think the next Venus and Steel we're going to highlight fixed blades. Alright guys, peace.